10 reasons why crypto's value will skyrocket in 2021. Cryptocurrencies appear to be continuing to rise in recent weeks. What, however, is driving this expansion? As it turns out, a wide range of factors continue to drive up the value of Bitcoin. Stay tuned as we explain to you why crypto's value is skyrocketing. Number 10. Due to the complicated process of mining cryptocurrencies, it is estimated that a miner will spend 60 to 80% of their revenue on electricity. It is unclear how much of the overall energy consumed by mining cryptos is derived from renewable sources, such as wind or solar power, or from fossil fuels, such as coal. According to a study conducted by the University of Cambridge and the International Energy Agency, 70% of Bitcoin production comes from China, where renewable energy is used during the rainy summer months, but fossil fuels are used the rest of the year. Despite some setbacks, there are reports of crypto miners taking steps to reduce their environmental impact. Furthermore, there has been an increase in eco-friendly cryptocurrencies, which have recently attracted environmentally conscious traders. Digital coins such as Cardano and XRP have positioned themselves as greener alternatives to the market's more established larger tokens. Coming up next is number 9. El Salvador makes cryptocurrency a legal tender. El Salvador officially adopted Bitcoin as legal tender on September 7, making the cryptocurrency a valid means of exchange for goods and services. While El Salvador is the smallest country in Central America, its use of Bitcoin has made an impression on some of the region's larger countries. Aside from Central America, the news could have an impact in the United States, where some supporters are considering making Bitcoin legal tender. Next on our list is number 8. Acceptance by PayPal. The COVID-19 pandemic, as well as increased interest in digital currencies from central banks and consumers, are driving the continued migration toward digital payments and digital representations of value. PayPal Holdings, Incorporated, NASDAQ, PYPL, today announced the launch of a new service that allows its customers to buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency directly from their PayPal account, as well as its plans to significantly increase cryptocurrency's utility by making it available as a funding source for purchases at its 26 million merchants around the world. Keep watching till the end to find out more on how cryptocurrencies rise. Number 7. Inflation of the US dollar. Another factor driving cryptocurrencies' rise is the rising value of the US dollar. While inflation averages 2% per year, recent stimulus spending is expected to significantly increase inflation and reduce the purchasing power of the dollar. The recent stimulus packages have added approximately $2.4 trillion to the U.S. economy. Many people are concerned about the inevitable decline in the purchasing power of the dollar and the rise in inflation. To protect themselves from rising inflation, many people have abandoned the dollar in favor of assets that have historically held or even increased in value. Number 6. Publicly traded by companies. As previously stated, there is a growing narrative that cryptocurrency is a safe haven asset. In today's societal and economic climate, there is a growing incentive to hold less cash and to be hedged against volatile market swings. Recently, a trend began in which publicly traded companies began to convert cash in their treasuries to cryptocurrency as a more reliable store of value. Most notably, the business analytics firm MicroStrategy converted $425 million in cash in its treasury to cryptocurrency. Square, a payments company, made a $50 million purchase shortly after. A number of companies have since followed suit. The trust that these companies and their investors have in cryptocurrency has lent credence to the concept of cryptocurrency as a store of value and safe haven asset. Up next is number 5. Rise in cost of production. Another reason for cryptocurrency's rise is that as the mining network grows in size, so does the mining difficulty, which raises the marginal cost of producing coins. Bitcoin mining consumes a lot of energy, which has a real cost that miners must pay in their local currency. Number 4. Fixed number of coins. Perhaps the most important reason for cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin price, is that there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. There will be no more or less, and this number will remain constant. As a result, Bitcoin is more scarce than anything before it. Other scarce assets are not completely finite, and in some cases, they can be manufactured synthetically. Number 3. Halving. We will use Bitcoin as an example. See, Bitcoin, in essence, has its own built-in escrow mechanism through which Bitcoin is released and distributed to miners as a reward for processing transactions. Every 4 years, this reward is cut in half. By doing so, Bitcoin's inflation rate is cut in half with each halving, and its stock-to-flow ratio is doubled with each halving. Number 2. Breaking key resistance. With cryptocurrency no longer having a theoretical resistance point until its previous all-time high of $20,000, many investors are optimistic that the cryptocurrency will be able to retest or even surpass that price point. Bitcoin's value has risen as a result of this speculation. Number 1. Avoiding scams and thefts. One of the most impressive and distinctive features of cryptocurrency is also a significant liability. Because cryptocurrency does not rely on a central intermediary, the user is responsible for securely storing the cryptographic keys that control their blockchain address. Investors who choose to invest in digital currencies should be aware that a number of special security measures are required, and that even those measures may not be sufficient to protect their holdings from hackers who are constantly refining their techniques. That's all we had for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Bye. See you next time.